it's going to be the home side to get us underway in their blue and white hoop shirts, white shorts, white socks. The Hornets, as already mentioned, in their new third strip of all black. Deli Bashiru moves it down the left-hand touchline for Femenir. And he runs at Holmes, goes on the outside, he's low ball in, and it comes to the far post. And Gakia shanks it wide. He looked for the outside of his right boot. He was had all the time in the world there, Jeremy and Gakia. But he went for the first time effort with the outside of his right boot.
Well, he's probably been playing on the new FIFA since Thursday. And the outside of his boot on FIFA certainly come off a lot better than that one.
Kabasele volleys the ball away up to the halfway line. Gakia helps it on, but Elise miscontrols it. And Sarr is able to run round Liam Moore, and Ismaïla Sarr bursts towards the edge of the penalty area. Still going into the box, Ismaïla Sarr. He looks for the near post. It finds the side netting. He put the afterburners on there. Yunus Kabul, January 17 at the Emirates. Alman Abdi, May 16 at Vicarage Road. Here comes Ghana. Off the bar! That's as close as Watford have come for a long time. And Chalobah, his follow-up. But James Garner so close to breaking that free kick record. Off the crossbar with the goalkeeper nowhere. But it remains goalless. Ball bounces into the path of Pedro on the halfway line. He clips it crossfield, looking for Ngakia. Bounces in front of him, he controls it with his head and then runs infield away from Richards. Feeds Deli Bashiru at the edge of the penalty area, takes a touch and then shoots, but over the bar. Rescued it wide of the left-hand post, but a sweeping move from Watford. Swift counter-attack from the goal kick. Almost in line with the left-hand edge of it. Garner waits. Whips it in towards Cathcart, who dived and couldn't quite get his head on it at the far post. Not far away from getting on the end of that Ghana free kick, but it remains goalless. It's Holmes for Reading, 35 yards out into the feet of Puskas inside the penalty. He turns and he scores! Watford concede for the first time this season, and it's George Puskas with his first goal of the campaign for the Royals, deputising for the injured Lucas João this afternoon. Well, Foster made the save from the free kick, but Watford never fully cleared their lines, and Holmes found Puskas, and his shot deflects off Craig Cathcart to wrong foot Ben Foster from around the penalty spot. And 4 minutes before half-time, the Hornets are behind. It's Reading 1, Watford 0. Watford have it back via Chalobah and Cathcart, and Chalobah does well to hold off Elise and his Sarr inside the penalty area, down by the goal line on the right-hand side, works it back to João Pedro. His low ball in, might come to Ghana. His shot is deflected, but that takes the power off it, and it's a comfortable save for the goalkeeper. And Watford can build again on the halfway line, and Sema chips it down the left-hand touchline, and one for Femenir to burst onto. Here's Kiko Femenir, just turning, holding it up on the edge of the penalty area, waiting for support. It's provided by Sema. His cross towards Pedro and Sarr at the near post, but no power on the effort, and it bounces through to the goalkeeper.
Yeah, it's a good cross from Sema. I think his finish was just a little bit tentative.
Well, is this in range for James Garner? It's 10 yards outside the box. It's the wrong side for a right footer. He hit the bar from closer in the first half. Sema's there as well. It looks like they're looking towards the far post, perhaps.
He's having a glance at the wall, and he's having a glance at the goal. No, he certainly doesn't struggle for confidence, this lad. So he'll think he can score from anywhere. It does suit the left footer a little bit more, but it wouldn't surprise me if Ghana wants it.
Kabasele has gone forward. Femenir in space on the left-hand edge of the penalty area. Sema and Ghana wait. It is James Garner who does go round the wall, and it's just too high. Goalkeeper looked comfortable, so had his angles right. But you were right, Tommy. He did fancy it. So Kiko Femenir is withdrawn. Tom Cleverley, with his right hamstring very, very heavily strapped, comes on for the last 21 minutes or so. Sonny Aluko, though, with a free kick for Reading. Swung high towards the far post. Holmes heads it cross goal, and Foster's there ahead of Puskas. Really important intervention that from Ben Foster, because for a moment it just looked like Puskas was going to nod that in for his second. Foster clears, but straight to Tetek, who chests the ball over the halfway line for Puskas, who holds it up inside the centre circle, holds off Ghana, and now can run at Wilmot. George Puskas for Reading. He goes for goal, but Foster watches it go all the way. wide of the right-hand post. And Watford have a goal kick, but running out of time here. 90 seconds of the 90 minutes to go. Trailing by a goal to 0. Cleverly goes back to the halfway line, and Wilmot. He swings it crossfield out to the right-hand side, looking for Ngakia, who beats Richards in the air, and the ball falls for Pedro on the edge of the penalty area, just trying to shield it. Finds Garner midway inside the Reading half. Now Cathcart. We're in the 90th minute. James Garner again can attack the edge of the penalty area here. Leaves it for Cleverly. First time works it out to the left-hand side, and Sema up against Puskas. Sema's cross, looking for Murray and Pedro. It's headed away by Richards. It comes to Garner on the volley. It's bouncing around. Pedro's there, looking to feed Garner. McIntyre shepherding it away, and did really well there. Tom McIntyre, he clears left-footed over the halfway line, and goes all the way through to Ben Foster. McIntyre with the free kick, headed away by Ngakia. Cleverly's clearance is charged down by Tetek, and there's the full-time whistle, and Reading's 100% start to the championship campaign continues. They are 4 out of 4. George Puskas with the winning goal 4 minutes before half-time, turning on the penalty spot, and his left-footed shot deflecting off Craig Cathcart and spinning into the opposite corner away from Ben Foster. And Watford are beaten for the first time this season. A frustrating afternoon on royal soil.
Click here for more videos.